Monday. I think it's Monday. Happy Monday to everybody, man. Now today we gotta call me after the live, you heard? But we gotta discuss good and evil, bro, because today that is all the world consists of, good and evil. Now, in my opinion, I say there's a lot of good folks, but then evil is more prevalent. What do I mean? Evil more prevalent? It's like it's more people who are evil, bruh. You feel me? And what do we consider evil, bro? Anybody that just harvests a lot of hate for another person without anything warranted. You know what I mean? When I say things being warranted, like nothing's been done to this person. You haven't caused no harm, no ill, or nothing. It's just inside that individual, they just got hate harvested, brewing, cooking in the pot. You know what I'm saying? And bro, a lot of people are like this, bro. There's a lot of people who are evil at heart, bro. And there's nothing you could do to change that. It's just a part of who they are. And before I got like the best type of discernment, I was hanging around evil folks, bro. When I say evil folks, it's people who literally harvested hate for me in the sense of he's not here, everybody equally. What's up, Richard Wilkins? Nah, facts. And it was people that literally were harvesting hate in their hearts for me. And I was around them regularly. And I didn't have this type of discernment at the time. And before I get into the story, bro, let me just give you an example, man. I was way back in December, bro. I was chilling with this girl. She's like my home girl. We hang out, stuff and like that. She had left my crib at like 2 in the morning, 2:30 in the morning. And I had booked her a ride, a lift. So in booking the lift, bro, I looked at the lift driver, bro. The lift driver eyes was like this. Literally like this. So as I'm booking a lift, and I'm not trying to be funny, bro, his eyes was literally like this the whole time on the profile photos. I'm like, man, this guy looks crazy. So she says the thing. She's like, yeah, he looks crazy. I'm like, damn, he's the only driver right now. You want to book the lift? She's like, yeah, it's just cool. Just book the lift. Bro, and booking the lift, the driver pulls up. I walk shorty outside, give her a hug and everything, make sure she gets in the car. Gentleman, like, as she's driving back, she's texting me like, this guy's weird. He keeps kind of stopping. He's not even following the GPS. He's asking if I have friends. Whole time, bro, this guy was trying to kidnap my friend, bro. This girl, she's a girl. He was trying to kidnap this individual. So the fact that I looked at the guy and said, man, this guy looks crazy, it was like a form of discernment. It was like I was almost able to see the evilness in this person's eyes, bro. Like the dude looked so evil on his photo, bro. He was like, just that menacing, evil type look was on his face. And it turns out I was correct, bro. He was trying to literally kidnap my friend the whole ride. She said he would stop, he wouldn't follow the GPS, then he would be like, hey, me and you should get to know each other sometime. And she's like, man, I'm on the phone right now with my mom. Like, how far till we get there? You know what I mean? And she kept having to do this the whole time. So I had to report the driver. Well, why am I saying that? It's because, bro, in the moment of time, God allowed me to see the evil that was in that individual from just observing their looks. Now, I'm not saying like you could just look at a person and tell they're evil, but yes, you can, in a sense, bro, because once you look in a person's eyes, brother, you can literally stand to the soul, bro. A lot of the times when you got people around you, you got to start looking at these people's eyes, bro. There's no hiding my true intent through my eyes for you, bro. Like, let me give you an example, bro. If I'm somebody who genuinely does not like you, there's no way for me to pretend to like you. It's like subconsciously, my body, my face is just gonna act on that level. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna act on that level. Like when I see somebody I don't like, bro, it's all seriousness. All seriousness. I'm not smiling. I'm not cracking a joke. I don't think nothing is funny. And it's not that I hate the person. I'm just telling y'all from a perspective of me not really messing or liking with an individual because evil people, they're not like that. Evil people are going to go around people they don't like, bro. Evil people are going to hang around people they don't like. Evil people are going to want to be in the spaces of people that they don't like. That's evilness. Personally, if I don't like an individual, bro, I don't care about them. I don't even want to be around them. You feel me, Richard Wilkins? I don't even want to see them, be around them, hang around them, fake. I don't want to do none of that. You feel me? What's up? What's up, Emmy? Other people who are evil, bro, they're gonna want to be around you. They're gonna want to come around. They're gonna want to be in your space. Why? Because they have a different intent that they want to get through or make happen, bro. Whatever intent they have for you, this is the reason why they're around. And this has been true my whole life. Cause, bro, I'm gonna tell you, I used to mentor a kid, bro. This kid had 3, 4 best friends. He said some people got a crazy put on game, but besides that, some people just don't have the sense to spot out evil and hateful people. What would you recommend gullible people do? Oh yeah, I'm gonna get into that, man. Thanks for that question, man. What do people do to determine evilness? Yes, I'm gonna tell you in a second, Richard. We're talking about good versus evil, Emmy. I used to mentor a kid, bro. At the time of mentoring a kid, he had 4 best friends. You know what I mean? One was Noble, the other one was E. You know what I'm saying? And then he got this kid named Bug. You know what I mean? Bug was the most evil person of all, bruh. All of them Bug was the most evil. But the crazy part about Bug understood that I was close. I was close to his friend, the kid I was mentoring. Now Noble, who was one of the kid's best friends, he was at his house every day. Noble loved me, man. Noble looked at me like his older brother, man. Noble would give me praises. Noble would and talk about me to his family, bro. Noble genuinely loved me, bro. I'm thinking back then, like, look, I was mentoring the wrong person. I should have been mentoring Noble because the kid I was mentoring, he wasn't evil, but he later on went to become like everybody else after getting what he wanted. But Bug hated me. But Bug would always give me compliments though. But I knew deep down in his heart he hated me. You want to know why? Because of his face. Now, guys or women who don't have discernment, you need to pay attention to a person's face. Why do you need to pay attention to a person's face? Because it's important. Prior to interacting with an individual, there's a split second for you to see their true feelings on their face. Because subconsciously, spiritually, an evil person cannot hide their evilness, bro. They can't. So let me give you an example, Richard. Let's say me and you are about to hang out, and I generally despise you, bro. When me and you are about to hang out, maybe we're hanging out in a group with other people, right? The moment I see you, one thing's gonna happen. My face is gonna scrunch up. It's gonna form based on how I'm feeling about you. There's gonna be a split second for you to see that. It might be when I first see you. Like if you get out the car and I see you, it's gonna happen. But then in that split second, you gotta be paying attention, bro, to that person's face. Because if you're not paying attention, you're gonna miss it. It's like literally like a split second, bro. Because this what happened with Bug, bro. It be every time I come around, Bug would have this certain look on his face that would shift quick. Like it's like I would glance at it, but then it would change as I got closer to him. You get what I'm saying? It's like spiritually, mentally, physically, he couldn't hide how he felt about me through his face, bro. He didn't even know he was doing it because the same guy I'm telling you about, he be like, oh, YS, bro, you so real. You never take L's. He be D-riding. But his true emotion was shown on his face for me every single time I saw this kid, bro. Every single time. And the funniest part is like later on in the mentorship, it showed. It showed because this same individual was down talking me in front of Noble. Now Noble is one of the other kids' best friends, and Noble was literally defending me. He like, man, you don't know nothing about YS, because Noble understands how I move, how good of a person I am, and he's defending me against this evil kid who I've helped just as much as I've helped Noble, bro. I've helped Bug just as much as I've helped Noble, bro. So when you look at the hate that Bug was harvested from me, it's like, where did this shit come from? He's always been like this. He just has an internal form of hate that he just harvest in his heart, and that hate is gonna go against anything that's good. I was good. He said, "What specifically should a person look for in a face? Matters is the term to see. I know what to look for because I grew up in the city, but most people aren't." Yeah, you always you want to look for. It's gonna be a form of like dislike, bro. It's like it's like let's say bro, you're gonna see this in a lot of people, bro. Let's say you go to the corner store, Richard Wilkins, and the cashier do not like you, bro. The moment you're walking up, as you're walking up, you're gonna see that look of disgust. It's almost like a look of disgust, bro. But it's so quick that you gotta literally be looking at that facial reaction, and then you're gonna see the face of the person change because this person knows they are harvesting so much hate for you, but they cannot show it in the moment. They can't show it. So it's like they're gonna catch themselves. Bro, I'm telling you, this person is gonna catch themselves. You gotta pay attention to their face and eyes. Face and eyes. The eyes are the window to the soul, bro. I'm telling you. A way a person is gonna look at you through their eyes is gonna say a lot. Man, when I'm looking at a person, I look at your eyes. I look at your eyes. I look at your facial expressions. I look at how you look when I'm approaching. When I say approaching, like Richard, let's say me and you get out the car, you first see me. The way you look when you first see me is your true reaction. It's not gonna be faked because think about it. He said, in my experience, disgust is a good way to describe it. It's like a look of disgust. Sometimes somebody looks all happy and so because they look at you like a lick for a snack, malice without anger. Yeah, it's like a look of disgust, bro. A look of, it's like one of these. I don't know if I look disgusting enough when I try, but it's like one of these, Richard. Like, just a look of disgust, but it's almost like this individual don't even know why they hate you, but they hate you, bro. And I've seen this countless of times, man. Like, especially through this kid named Bug. This kid Bug was always around. This was a kid that was always around, bro. And he would just give me a certain look. It was just like this look I'm doing right now, like this. Now, when you look at my eyes, these are not good eyes. Like, these are hateful eyes. Like, pay attention to a person's eyes, bro. The eyes is the window through the soul, bro. You can literally see a lot through a person's eyes, bro. Even the engineer that I used to hang around with, he had these same eyes, bro. He had these eyes every time he saw me with my homie who he wanted under full control. Yeah, bro, but Richard Wilkins, that's the point of what I'm gonna say. It's like the look is so fast, it's literally like 60 seconds. And the look is gonna be like this. Then it's gonna shift as you get closer to the person. And you've kind of seen that in individuals already. He said sometimes they put on a big smile, cocky muffs, won't even look at you with disgust. They'll look at you they look at you like, but the look that you're looking for is there prior. It's always gonna be there prior, and it's gonna be prior to you even seeing the fake smile, the fake laugh or the fake teeth. It's like, bro, the look of disgust is gonna be there prior. And you can tell that is an evil individual because you gotta think, why is this individual harvesting hate for you when you have done nothing to him? You've done nothing to this person. You don't even know this person. You don't even spend time with them on that level for them to have an issue with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that look of disgust is always gonna come prior to the pretending. It's gonna look like it's like a wrinkly face. When I say a wrinkly face, it's gonna be then it's gonna be this. It's gonna be and then it's gonna be this because their spirit cannot hide how they're feeling. There's no way for this individual to hide that hate, and it's like they almost gotta stomach the hate and pretend while you're there. A lot of people don't really pay attention, but man, it took me a while to have this type of discernment because I'm telling you, bro, I will always see this look on this kid's face. This kid's name is Bug, bro. His best friend went on to be like a superstar musician. I don't know if he hated me because he was mad that I paid attention to it. I don't really know. I ain't never did nothing to this boy. I done had this dude ride in my car with his girlfriend, picked him up, looked out for this young man, you heard? So I used to always think like, dang, like it's really a form of hate, and God shows it to me. God will show it to you also, bro. Sometimes you have an instinctual mind about it, something or a person, then God shows you later, like you might hear this person, down talking you, but you don't they don't know you're around. You feel me? So imagine someone hating on me that I'm helping, then another person is defending me that is another person that's there watching me help everybody else. You feel what I'm saying? And this same individual I'm telling you about, after the fact, after everything is said and done, because I don't mess with the kid I mentored. I hang out around none of his friends. I seen this individual in traffic, and he did the same thing. He's like, "Hey, YS," but before that, he had this look. he had this look, bro. I'm telling you, and all of this goes with having discernment, bro, because I'm telling you, I've been around a lot of evil people, man. And at the time, I didn't understand that look because I see it. It would be like a face change. It's like as I'm walking up to this person that had that disgusting look on their face. But when I got closer, it'd be like, hey, what's up, YS? How you doing? How's everything going? You know what I'm saying? Just straight pretending. That's why you gotta have the most discernment because a lot of the evil people have to pretend, bro. They have to act like they like you, bro. They gotta act like you're cool, act like you're funny, because they have a certain intent, and their intent is they gotta get closer to you and make whatever they want to make happen happen. They gotta get closer to you and make whatever they want to make happen happen. A lot of people not gonna come with their hands up front. They gonna pretend. You know how many people that's been around me that were evil that I had around me that I did not know were evil, bro, until after the fact. After the fact, I'm like, yo, I ain't even know this person had so much hate for me because I wasn't paying attention to their body language, their face, their eyes, their souls. Sometimes what they would say, you know what I'm saying? Even people would speak evil like without trying, unintentionally. They would say evil things without trying. But a lot of that might get overlooked because when you're a good person and you're being genuine to people, bro, you're not thinking this person might be after me or this person is harvesting hate for me. You're not gonna be able to think, but Scarface said it best. You know what I mean? Chico, the windows to the eyes, the windows to the soul is through the eyes. Scarface, one of my favorite movies, bro. You gotta look in the individual's eyes. Pay attention to their facial expression, because the look of disgust, bro, you're gonna see that right away. Right away. When a person has hate for you, you're gonna see that. That's like the first thing you're gonna see when you're looking at them. This. And then it's gonna be a scrunched up face. Eyebrows, you have my eyebrows, my nose, everything just look kind of evil. That's what you're gonna see right off rip. Then there's gonna be, the fake pretending, you know what I mean? But you gotta have discernment, because if you don't have discernment, man, keeping a lot of evil people around you could really sabotage you, man. And I had a guy that was around me that was very evil. He was supposed to be mentoring us in a set form, but all he was good at was manipulation, playing victim. And I personally felt like being around this guy, I might have ended up in a serious situation as far as like losing my life. You feel me? Being set up. And when I tell you this, it's like, man, it was a lot that transpired with this individual, but this individual will always speak like they really genuinely cared about me. Like, why yes, man, you one of them guys, like when I'm around you, bro, we get a lot of stuff done, blah blah blah, all this other stuff. But all that was pretend, man. Truly, the way this person felt about me, God showed it to me plenty of times, but I overlooked it. You know what I'm saying? I overlooked it, and you don't want to be an individual overlooking some of these evil folks. You know what I'm saying? There's too many evil individuals out here for you to be overlooking. You gotta Sharpen your discernment, man. Sharpen the way you observe individual, bro. I look in everybody's eyes when I talk to you now. When I talk to you nowadays, I can look in your eyes and tell how you feeling about me. I could look at your face upon seeing you or you seeing me, and understand how you truly feel. Because you gotta understand, I'm dealing with people who aren't evil, who don't hate me. So their reaction when I see them is good. There's no disgusting look of disgust on their face. It's all, good reactions. So why would I want to be around someone who has a disgusting look on their face for me? That person hates me genuinely, and I ain't did nothing to him. The worst part about evil folks is some of these evil folks, you didn't do nothing to them, bro. They just been like that their whole life. They've been like that their whole life, and they don't know why they like that. All they know is, look, they hate you. They don't know why they hate you. They just hate you. You know what I'm saying? Like the saddest part about what I'm telling y'all is, like, bro, imagine an individual hates you, right? Because, I'm a loner. So when I was mentoring the kid, they would hang out at Bug's house. The kid brother, he'd be like, man, just come to Bug's house. I never like going over there because I knew bro genuinely hated me. You know what I mean? So funny thing is, when I would go to Bug house, Bug girl would defend me because Bug would be in the kitchen talking trash about me, not knowing I could hear him. And I'm like, dang, why would bro even want me to come to his house if he hate me? Because in reality, bro, listen, if I don't like you, you're not coming to my house. I don't care. We having a barbecue, a session, recording, nothing. You're not coming to the crib because I genuinely don't like you. So why would he have me come to his crib if he genuinely didn't like me? So when I go over there, I know that. But I just go over there because of the kid's brother that I'm mentoring. He be like, man, just come through, YS, hang out with the squad. Every time I go over there, Bud would literally be bothered. He'd go in the kitchen with his girl, and he'd be just talking about me the whole time. And his girl knew I did nothing to this guy. She knew this guy was just evil, so she'd be defending me. And I know that would piss him off. You know what I'm saying? One time he'd be like, man, why is he in my house? Funniest thing is, like, this nigga didn't even get the house. That wasn't even his house. That was his girl house. You know what I mean? But that's why I'm laughing. It's like, the whole time this is girl crib, but you know how dudes be, man. He's like, yeah, this is my house. Woo, woo. But it's like, yo, genuinely, if you want to rock with me, man, why let me come to your house? Why? You should have just told me, nah, YS can't come over. I would love that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't personally want to come over to your house and you generally don't like me. Why am I over here? If I don't like you, you're not coming to my house. You're not even getting in my car. Cause I'm not evil. At the end of the day, it's like, okay, I realize, look, I genuinely don't like this person. There's no need for me to have another intent with them, have them around, plot on them. There's no need. I could just keep them away from me. But evil people, they're not like that, man. They wanna do something. So they wanna be around you. They wanna figure out how they're gonna do what they wanna do to you, how long it's gonna take. You know what I'm saying? That's how they move, bro. They're gonna wait for a while to take advantage of you if they can. This is what evil folks do, man. And being somebody who's gullible, you can't be gullible out here, man. You gotta have the most discernment. You gotta pay attention to what people are saying. Some people speak evil. Some people look evil. Some people, the evil is all over them once you look in their eyes. Once you observe their facial expression towards you regularly, you'll see, like, nah, this person doesn't have love for me. This person doesn't even like me on a certain level. Because their face is gonna show that. Like the face of disgust, the face of despair. Like they genuinely are unhappy to see you. Genuinely unhappy to see you. And it's gonna be a split second. Yeah, DoorDash Dave. You probably an evil person. If you know you're an evil person, that's one of the best part about life is you knowing that you're an evil person. All people that are evil should know they're evil. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why you're evil, but at the end of the day, it's about being good, brother. At the end of the day, it's about being good. Good always triumphs evil, man. Y'all see the movies. Evil don't never win. Evil loses every time. Evil can't even compete with good. You feel me? DoorDash. And dude, let's pivot, man. When it comes to social media, it's a lot of evil people on social media, bro. It's a lot of evil people on social media. Why? Because there's a lot of people that get on here. Man, the other day I seen an individual using someone else's death to bring motion to her channel, bro. When I say motion to her channel, this person that this person was talking about, they was not related to. They didn't even know. The person passed in literally like April. So it's like I was confused. Like, why is this person talking about somebody that passed in April that they're not related to? They're not even connected to. They don't even personally know. Why? Because they said, oh, me talking about this death is gonna get people to relate to me. It's gonna get people to subscribe to the channel. It's evil. You know what I'm saying? It's evil. At the end of the day, it's like, yo, why you playing on somebody's death for subscribers? Why are you playing on somebody's death to get people to relate to you? That's an evil thing to do. Knowing that you barely know this person. You don't know much about their life. Also, you're talking about a situation that happened, what, 4 months ago, 5 months ago? It's different if this was a family member of yours, but dude, you're gonna see a lot of people on social media that play on other people's emotions for emotion, subscribers, views. That's evil, bruh. That's not genuine. That's not nice. That's a form of evil. Like, you're using a bad intent to get a specific result, bruh. That's evil. And a lot of these people, some of them are popping. Some of them are famous, bro. Some folks are so gullible, bruh. They don't even understand how evil an individual is playing on their emotion. They just going with the flow. They're going with the flow. There's a lot of people on here that's finessing people off of evil perspective. Evil perspective. A lot of these people that know they're evil, bro, they pretend to be good. They pretend to be good, but they're not good, bro. They're not good. They can never be good. All they know is evilness. And you gotta look into a person's eyes. Look into a person's soul, bro. Look into their eyes. Oh yeah, man. Thanks, man. Of course, I'm gonna make sure I throw this ski mask in the washer for you. After the live, I'm throwing it in the washer for you, right? Nah, facts. I got you. But you know, it's a lot of evil folks out here, man. You gotta have the best discernment, man. If you don't have the best discernment, they will come around you. They will pretend. They will get close. You know, and off rip, I can count on my hand all the people that really hated me, man. I know them. I was around them. At the time, I just didn't have the best discernment to be like, nah, I can't be around this person. I was around a lot of evil people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them were fake friends, peoples that are friends of people that I mentored. You know, family members. Even some of your family members are evil, bro. Some of your family members are evil, man. Well, listen, DoorDash, you don't matter. You're not that important. Only in your world, so remember that. I'm gonna give y'all a story, right? My step grandma, bro. I took care of her when she was like 300 something pounds, bro. I was in elementary school at the time. She always hated me though. I don't know why. I never did nothing to this lady. She's just a hateful person, right? I took care of her fat ass. You feel me? Like, I ain't trying to be mean or nothing, but she was obese. Imagine me putting on her socks, lotioning her back. You know what I mean? Cooking for her, cleaning for her. Boy, I'm not supposed to be doing none of this. You feel me? I'm not even her real grandson. It's my step grandma. This is facts. I lived with her for like 2 years, bro. In like elementary school. Lately caretaking for her. She was like 330 pounds, almost 400 fat. She not even supposed to hate me. She's supposed to love me the most. But let me tell y'all a story. There was a time I used to work at the hospital. Me and my pops both worked at the same hospital. See, with my pops, he like a diplomatic guy, man. You know, I'm gonna be diplomatic here and there, but I'm gonna destroy you and build you up. I ain't gonna hold your hands, fam. So my pops called me at the job. He like, you know your step grandma in the hospital. So I'm just like, so what? Cause she's never been nice to me, gang. And I done took care of her for 2-3 years. I'm not even her real grandson. It's 2-3 other people that are really her grandson that she treat like that. So when he say she in a hospital, I'm like, so what? Who cares? Because at the end of the day, I'm not a fake individual, bro. I'm not gonna come around and pretend. You feel me? But my pops always want me to be diplomatic sometimes. Sometimes I will be. Don't get me wrong. But if I'm not feeling like that, bro, ain't no diplomatic nothing going on. So he like, man, you know, I know just anybody could be in a hospital. Go and just pay your respect. So keep in mind, I'm only paying my respect because my pops, bro. But this how much hate this lady has for me, you heard? It's all bees in the room. I say bees, B-I-T-C, yes. You know what I mean? Except for my little cousin. It's all bees in there. When I say bees in there, my stepmom in there, her sister in there, her other sister in there. These are all motherfuckers that do not like me, bro. They ain't never liked me because they all like a sister bond or some shit like that. Where if they just band together, that's what it is. And the head honcho is their mother. The one out, the fat ass I took care of at 340 pounds. You feel me? And I say that out of frustration, bro, because you don't understand being in elementary school, being a caretaker for somebody who doesn't even like you. You know what I mean? The shit she's saying is like, why are you even saying this to me? I'm taking care of your fat ass. You know what I mean? You should pat me on the back for lotioning your fat ass back. You know what I mean? I don't want lotion nobody back. You know what I'm saying? Put lotion in your feet. This is what I'm doing in elementary school. And she talking to me crazy. So I'm like, man, forget it. I'm going to go see her in the hospital just because my pops want me to be diplomatic. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, when I walked in the room, my little brother was in there at the time. He remembered this story. So keep in mind, I know the whole hospital, bro. I worked there. So you tell me she's on the 9th floor. So I go to the 9th floor, bro. Now, it is water. I just got turmeric. I got some sesame seeds in here. And I got a clove in here. I'm saying, to make the water more potent and healthy for me. So when I get to her room, bro, all I'm coming here to do is pay my respect. Like, hey, G-Ma, I hope you good. Speedy recovery. Bro, when I enter the door, bro, she literally was looking at me like just disgusted, fam. Disgusted. When I say disgusted, I mean like, imagine me looking like a homeless man or something, bro. Walking in there, stinking like rotten fish. This how she was looking at me, bro. Imagine she's on her bed and she's in a hospital. I'm here to show respect to this lady. She's looking at me with like just one of those. So I still walk in. I walk in. Now I see that. I'm like, hey, G-Man, are you good? It's checking on you. She ain't even respond for real, bro. She act like she going to sleep. So when she do that, I'm just like, okay. You know, I really already don't give a bro. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I ain't going to sugarcoat nothing, man. I'm just here for my dad, for real. My dad wanted me to come do this. That's why I'm doing this. But I wouldn't even came. So when I came, it's just a kind gesture. And it's like, oh, okay. This is why I really didn't want to come anyways. Because of this right here. So when I say, I'm like, I hope you're doing good. She don't even respond. So out of all the bees in the room, my little cousin, man, We call her Grace. She noticed shit is weird in the room. Cause I'm just standing there like, what the heck? So Grace like, oh my gosh, why yes. I thought you was my brother, which is my little cousin, cause he looked like me. She's like, oh my God, you gotta look familiar. But she was just trying to like ease the situation. So when that started happening, I started playing my music in my headphones. Like, what the cause I'm not talking to my stepmom, fuck her. She already know what's going on. She ruined my whole childhood, bro. This her mom who's a bigger B. You know what I mean? And you got the sister who's a B. Cause these are B's. You know what I mean? The only person that was cool was my little cousin. But the whole vibe was just weird, bro. Awkward. You could take a knife and slice the tension in the room with it. So when my I talked to my little cousin for a while. I just played the music. I had my other cousin in there who's a B. Bro, it's about 5 women in there. They're all B's. Cause they all click up. You know what I'm saying? Only person who wasn't a B was my cousin, my little cousin, who understood like, damn, grandma. Of course you might not like YS, but he's here to see you on your hospital bed situation. You still acting weird. So when she don't talk to me, I sit down, talk to my little cousin for a while. After I stopped talking to her, my other cousin trying to talk to me. She asking me stupid questions, man. Like, so what are you up to in life? Living, you know what I mean? What you been on? Like these are the type of the cues you're gonna pick on. People who don't genuinely like you, they don't even know what to really talk to you about, bro. They really don't know what to talk to you about. They don't even know what to say to you. They say anything. They say stuff that means nothing. So she like, what you been up to? And I'm like, working. She's like, oh, okay, that's good. You got kids? I'm like, nah. When I say nah, the conversation's dry. It's like, damn, okay, you only gonna talk to me if I say yes, I had kids. You ain't even checked in on me. You supposed to be my older cousin. You feel what I'm saying? She's a female. She never check in on me, never hit me up, nothing. So we not even having a genuine conversation. So when I realized that, bro, I was just like, start playing music. My little brother was like, why, yes, your music's loud. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You feel what I mean? Cause it's like, man, I really came in here off the strength of my pops, bro, to show respect to my fat ass grandma who I took care of, who had liposuction surgery and lost weight, but she's in a situation now for her, or I think it was like her foot or something, and I'm here to make sure she good, bro. And she's acting like this. You feel what I'm saying? She didn't even acknowledge me. She didn't even speak to me, bro. Then I had all her minions, because these are all her daughters in a room. You know what I'm saying? Who are like on the same type of time, because I'm like the black sheep. The only person that made me feel comfortable found was my little cousin, Grace. That was the only person. Out of everyone there, it was like 5 women there, bro. All haters. And they all come from the same seed. This lady, bro, I took care of this lady. Like, y'all don't understand, bro. Bro, I used to have to get up mad early, bro, to ride around with her because she want to go to every garage sale. After that, we going to the farmer's market. I'm not even living with my pops. I'm living with my step-grandma, dog. Off the strength of her mom wanting, my stepmom, which is her daughter, wanting someone to help her. But I'm supposedly the only one. You know what I'm saying? So imagine me taking care of your fat ass for 2 years, bro. I'm in elementary school, bro. Elementary school. You supposed to have the most love for me. You think so, right? I'm cooking food for you. I'm cleaning up your crib. I'm organizing. I'm making your breakfast, your lunch. Because you obese. When I say you obese, bro, you damn near 2 people in one. I'm taking care of you, bro. And then you have a situation, and I don't even care what you had going on, bro. Because you're not a good person. My pops convinced me to come see you. Because you always want me to be diplomatic. Right? Let me give you an example of when I say my pops want me to be diplomatic, right? I had to beat up my cousin, bro. Cause this man's was disrespecting me. I ain't never talked to him like this. I ain't never disrespected him like this at all. It was a situation that happened. I'm trying to resolve the situation, bro. I'm a cool, chill guy. My cousin was dealing with one of my friends, things spiral left, money owed, this and that. So I'm really trying to solidify the situation by getting, my auntie's or uncle's number so my friend can talk to him personally and discuss what happened because I don't know the details. Long story short, bro, the girl my cousin's married to, bro, I never liked this girl like that. I went to school with this girl before he got with her. So I would never be interested in her. He knows this. I don't know if he was being insecure, but I texted the girl. I'm like, hey sis, can you please give me my auntie's number or uncle number? Cause they're married. I don't talk to this nigga at all. I don't rock with him at all. It's for a specific reason. He done threw me under the bus plenty of times, bro. He done lied on my name. He done try to embarrass me in front of my friends by making up stories, all types of shit. But this like my favorite cousin, bro, doing me like this. I ain't beat his ass yet. I've been chinning all this. When I say chinning all this, yeah, he lied about this to the family. He lied about this to my friends. He lied about this happening. He threw me under the bus with this. There was even a girl I was talking to. He went and told the girl, I don't like her for real. And I'm just a player. All types of stuff, bro. So I'm chinning all this. I'm chinning all this. And I say I'm chinning all this is like, these is his punches. He's throwing them. And I'm just eating them up. Long story short, so when I text his wife, it was respectful, bro. All I said was, hey sis, can you please provide me with my uncle number or auntie number? I don't have it. I think they got new numbers. Even if you feel like I was trying to talk to your girl, you could have handled that better. You feel me? When I say you could have handled that better, you could have been like, I'll text him back. Let's see what he say. Because I don't know where the insecurity came from because I done hooked them up with girls before, bro. Plenty of girls. More girls than he's ever hooked me up with, bro. Literally, I can count. So I'm like, what's up with him, man? Like, they got a baby and all, 2, 3 babies. He really think I go after his shorty? He's bugging. So while in the middle of texting her, she was responding. Bro, I get a call, bro. I get a call. This man is literally cussing me out, bro. He like, are you fucking dumb? Like, I'm talking about cussing me out. You stupid. You must be smoking too much weed. And imagine someone who smokes weed saying this to you, bro. So he like, man, you must be smoking too much weed. You dumb, just like my little brother now. His little brother, if we go back to the hospital story, when my cousin Grace was like, oh, you look like Manu. That's his little brother. That's my little cousin. That's technically like my little brother because I raised that little nigga more than him. So he like, you must be smoking all that just like him. So I'm like, yo, first off, bro, you talking crazy right now. He like, man, fuck you. You don't even care about the family, this and that. I'm like, man, fuck them niggas, man. Cause how am I care about the family when they don't care about me? This is coming from the guy that knows all of that, though. So I'm like, bro, what are you saying, bro? You been my cousin forever. You know how I've been treated and all this. Why you even saying it? He like, you just a dumbass. You stupid as but he talking to me like how he would talk to his girl because he got a white girl. But it's like, oh, dang, you can't talk to me like this, bro. You not supposed to talk to me like this, bro. You know I would really damage you off of this type of respect, bro. Why do you feel like you could talk to me like this? Because we on the phone? So I tell him, I say, all right, send me your address, bro. I'm finna come beat your ass right now. Send me your address. He think I'm playing. I text his wife on him like, yo, send me that address. If you don't send me that address, I'm gonna find the address, I'm gonna pull up. Bro, my auntie called me 2 minutes later, like, why yes? Oh, we shouldn't be fighting. Da, 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 da. I'm not hearing none of that bullshit she's talking about. First off, you're not gonna talk to me on this level knowing I could beat your ass, bro. You my cousin, bro. I've been around you forever. You know I could beat your ass, bro. Why do you want to talk to me on a level like I'm your girl or your kid? You must be feeling yourself. So when my aunt called me, bro, I'm not listening to shit she talking about. She don't have no influence on nothing. You feel me? I could just hear that. Like, yeah, shut up. I'm finna whoop your son ass though for disrespecting me. So I don't know what she was saying, but I'm like, yeah, whatever. Cause I'm a stubborn guy, bro. If I feel like nah, I gotta handle this, I gotta handle this. So I'm listening to her talk. I'm like, man, I ain't hearing nothing, none of that shit she talking about. This is an individual that don't even like me, bro. You feel me? This like same lady was at the hospital the one time I went to see my step grandma. Now she telling me to just let this go. So I'm like, I ain't hearing none of that. I'm like, with all due respect, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Call me when you want to talk about something else. Hang up. So my pops called me. My pops like, yeah, YS, son, you gotta be diplomatic. Sometimes people gonna offend you. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, pops, I hear you though. I love you, but this is a principle thing. Cause this is second time somebody that knew that I would whoop him talk to me crazy on the phone. My homie did it. Nice to flex this man's. When I say flex, I'm talking about slam him. Like not really fighting, play fighting. I'm talking socking him, body shots, you know what I mean? So like, dang, knowing how I really am, why you talk to me like I wouldn't do that? So I'm like, Pops, with all due respect, I know you want me to be a diplomat, but I'm finna beat his ass. That's all I can say, Dad. You know what I'm saying? And bro, when I put up on him, he thought I was trying to talk because a month had went by, bro. And I'm like, yo, bro, pull up. We gotta talk, bro. So he pull up, bro. He like, yeah, all the talking, bro. Why do you feel like you could disrespect me on the phone like that? And he got to apologize and this like, I'm sorry, bro, and this and that. I'm like, I ain't trying to hear none of that, bro. I literally took care of you, bro, like your older brother. My cousin's older than me. I took care of this man's. When I say took care of this man's, I took care of this man's. I'm skipping work to go to court with him because he in a situation at work. I'm skipping work to go to court with this fool. You know what I mean? I'm skipping days at work to take this man in court multiple times. I'm looking out for him multiple times. You talk to me like I'm your son. So I socked this ass up twice. He want to talk. I'm like, all the talking, bro. We gotta squabble. He didn't want to squabble. So I'm like, all right. Then don't never talk to me like that on the phone. Cause regardless who talked to me like that on the phone, bro, if I really want to beat you up, bro, it's like, bro, I'm gonna come beat your ass, bro. Cause it's about respect. It's a respect thing. It's like, okay, you talk to me like this, I let it slide. Dude, I'm talking about this dude was calling me bees, hoes, F nigga, all types of shit. I wasn't even saying none of that back. I was trying to get a number. But I'm like, okay, he either must have been having this hate in his heart for me for a minute. So I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. That's gonna get the job done. And I could have did that with everybody that hated me in the past, bro. Like, but it's like, nah, I gotta be more diplomatic. You know what I mean? Diplomatic means like I can't be fighting people out here because of that. But this was my cousin, bro. This is a direct family member. I want him to know, like, in the future, like, yo, bro, I will beat your ass anywhere and anywhere if you ever disrespect me like that, bro. And it will get serious. And if I get on that type of time, bro, there's no stopping me. Because I'm such a good person, bro. It's like, dang, why do I deserve this disrespect, bro? Why do I deserve you to talk to me like this? Why do I even deserve this type of hate when I showed you nothing but love? I showed my cousin nothing but love, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And he just felt like he could just disrespect me. Maybe he's been holding this inside his heart for a minute, though. But that two-punch combo literally changed his whole perspective. It'll change somebody's whole perspective sometime. And a lot of the people that hate you, they're weak, bro. I'm thinking we was gonna have a bro. I had this all planned out, bro. My cousin know how I am. He pulls up with his girl and his kids. But I'm smarter than him. You know what I mean? 10 times. So the way the parking lot is set up, I told him park 4 cars back. You know what I'm saying? 4 car back, it's like you can't see what's occurring right here. Cause it's a big old tree right here. You can't see what's happening behind the tree, bro. So I tell him walk up to the tree. When you walk up to the tree, I knew he was gonna bring his wife with him. You know what I mean? So when he do that, I'm just like, nah, man, I can't do that in front of the wife, cause I'm not a belligerent guy, bro. This is a mano a mano, man to man. I don't want your wife to see this, and I don't want the kids to see this. So it's like we step to the side. So I'm just like, all right, man. What's so all that stuff you was talking to me on the phone, man? I'm pretty chill. And he's like, oh, you know why? Yes, you my cousin. I'm like, yeah, boom, boom, bust on him. Cause now it's like the way you talk to me on the phone, that's not how you talk to somebody you love. That's not how you talk to somebody that's your cousin. That's not how you talk to somebody who's literally took their shirt off their back for you every time you needed them. Every time you needed them. That just mean like, look, you must have been harvesting this much hate in your heart for me, which would make sense because it makes sense why my cousin did all the fugazi stuff he did growing up. It makes sense why he lied on me to embarrass me to the family, bro. It makes sense why he made up stories to my friends to make me look a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And the hate or evilness that a person have, there's no limit. It's gonna be family, friends, people you work with. It's gonna be all across the board, and these people are gonna do certain things, bro, that are just gonna literally show you how they're feeling. Think about my cuz, he did a lot of weird stuff, like a lot, and all I did was chin it, chin it, chin it, chin it, chin it. But then it got to a certain point where it's like, nah, it was all about respect now, man. And when I think back on me explaining that situation to y'all, bro, even with the engineer, it was plenty of times I was gonna fight him. And when I got on that time, it's like it was for respect, bro. Because this individual was still doing the same thing I'm telling you my cousin's doing, just in different form, different way. It got to the point we were literally finna fight one day, bro. I'm like, man, he like, come outside. I'm like, all right, bet. We go outside, he trying to talk. You feel me? But at that moment, it's like, all right, I already know what I want to do because my heart is pure. I know that, okay, I'm not just doing this to be tough, bro. I'm doing this to teach you something. Like, you got to get that hate out of your heart or not be around the individual you're around because people who hate you, they're going to be around you, bro, and they're going to do a lot of weird stuff, bro. And you don't want to get to the point where you got to beat them up. You just want to move from around them. You know what I'm saying? You just want to move from around him. If I wasn't interacting with my cousin, I would have never had to beat him up because he would have never disrespected me. You know what I'm saying? But the funny thing is, I was texting his wife, and he could have still overseen the conversation, but he felt the need to take charge of the conversation and disrespect me, bro. But it's like, what made him think he could disrespect me? Like, he know I'm official. He know how I am. He know I play for keeps. He knows I'm a good person. He knows I deserve respect. I was like, okay, maybe he doesn't know that. So now let's show him. You don't want to be in those situations where you gotta show somebody or like go fight for respect and all this. Nah, it's stupid, man. But when I say my pops want me to be a diplomat, that's what he mean. He told me not to beat him up. I still beat him up though. Why did I beat him up? Because I want to deter this guy. What is a deter? Going forward in the future, this is my cousin. It's not like a stranger. This guy is a part of the family. This guy needs to understand, like, yo, if I disrespect this guy, it's only one result. He's gonna come try to put pause on me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's too close to home to allow him to talk to me like that, disrespect me on that level. It's been strangers in the past I got to whoop, bro, but they're not my family members. They're not that close. All I can do is just avoid those guys. You know, they can't be around. But my cousin might be at the barbecue and then drink and be like, man, F you. He won't do that now, knowing that I beat him up. Who's to say he can't beat me up? He probably can, but how I was feeling, being on how I was talked to, I feel like that was stronger emotions than what he had, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I gave you guys different scenarios of somebody's stomach in hatred for you because this is my own family member. He shouldn't feel the need to talk to me like this. I ain't never in my lifetime ever talked to him like this, ever. I ain't never cussed him on that level, told him he's an idiot, nothing, bro. Nothing. I've always showed him the utmost respect. I used to skip work for this fool. Cause my boy gotta go to court, you know what I'm saying? Cause he got in a situation at work. You feel me? My auntie don't know I'm looking out for him. It's so much that my auntie don't know, putting money up for him, all types. So I'm looking like, nah, there's no way this type of person can be speaking to me like this. Even going back, I done had friends do this same scenario to me, man. Friends that I look out for. And the craziest part about what I'm telling you is like these were some of my closest friends, bro. You would think these guys didn't have no hate for me, but they had the most hate for me. One in particular, bro. I literally catered to this guy, man. Took care of this man. You know what I'm saying? To the point where he did the same thing. He talked to me crazy, and his mama had to check him. His mama checked him. Imagine, bro. Imagine you disrespecting somebody that your mama loved, bro. Your mama loved this person, me, because she knows that when I'm around you, I'm a good person. Everything's gonna transpire correctly, bro. And then you just got so much hate for me, knowing that I ain't never disrespected you, I ain't never talked to you like this, I ain't never treated nobody in your family, bro. I could come to your mom's house and eat food and spend a night. Do you know what that mean? That mean your mom really rock with a dude. Nothing weird. You know, I respect this dude mama. She older than us. She'd tell me like, man, when my son is with YS, he's good. She told me that in front of the whole fam before. Do you know what that mean to hear that from somebody mama, bro? That mean that your mom knows that when I'm with you, I genuinely care and love you to the point where I won't let anything bad happen to you in this situation. I'm gonna look out for you, bro. And then you get on the phone and you don't have so much heart hate in your heart for me, and you just spaz on me. But you spazzing on me, and I'm quiet, bro. I'm just listening to you because I'm gonna let you get your rocks off. I'm like, yo, bro, you tripping right now. You good? You like, oh, you always want to psychoanalyze. You, nigga, when I die, don't come to my funeral. Bro, you're saying all types of crazy stuff, bro. And I'm like, bro, why you saying all this right now? In the midst of saying all that, your mom like, man, who you talking to like that on the phone? You better not, you definitely ain't talking to YS. Then you hang up. Bro, this is all true story. So I'm flabbergasted. I'm like, yo, bro, this is my man's. Where all these emotions come from, bro? I ain't even know bro felt like this about me, bro. I'm going to his house every day. I'm spending the night there. I'm hanging out with him. I'm chilling with his sister. I'm talking to his family. I never knew my mans felt like this about me over a small situation. And there's people that harvest the hate in their heart, bro. It's gonna take something small to bring that out. They're just gonna go overboard. Different character talk to you like you're a dog. But the best part about what I love about that situation I'm explaining to y'all is, bro, his mom checked him. Imagine you snapping on a person and your mama come check you, you hang up the phone. Your mom coming, bro, I swear to God in the sky, bro. This is a true story. His mama like, you definitely not talking to YS like that on the phone. Then he hang up. But I'm like, dang. You trying to tell me your mama love me more than you love me, bro? I was with you more than, here now I see your mama like, hey, miss, how you doing? Going in the crib. I used to work with his mama at the same job. So his mom know my work ethic, bro. After work, I used to walk this man's sister back home. It wasn't on no sexual note. It was just this my brother's sister, bro. I'm gonna look out for her. She not gonna walk back home by herself. This is all real, bro. And then you turn around and then you treat me and you talk to me like a dog, a slave, like a worker. I'm supposed to be one of your best friends. And then you so out of pocket and disrespectful, your mom check you, bro. She like, why you talking to YS like that? You definitely not talking to YS like that on the phone, because all this was on speaker. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to go beat his ass, I'm gonna be honest with you. Cause I know I can fold, bro. Laundry mat, pack him up, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, nah, man, this post beating up my cousin already. You know? So I'm like, nah, man, I gotta be more diplomatic. Cause you gotta understand, this is just a person that's not a family member. The reason I had to put the pause on my cousin, he's a family member. If I let my man talk to me like this right now, he probably think he talk to me like this and that whenever. I want him to know, look, talking to me like this, bro, we too close. We cousins. I will whoop your ass. I don't care if your mom say don't, my dad say don't, grandma say don't, I'm gonna beat your ass. Cause the next time you want to talk to me crazy, you're gonna remember that ass whooping. Like, nah, hold on. If I talk to them crazy, I gotta be ready for ass whooping. That's why I did it, bro. Not to be tough, because this guy is too close to home to let that slide. But my friend, I had to let that slide. Now I could have whooped him. My man's, I taught him how to box, bro. Like, I could have really whooped this man's, bro. But I'm like, nah, bro. Your mom already checked you for me. I'm good. Your mom, for your mom to check you, the situation straight. All I do from here on is not ever have you in my face and in my space, bro. Because that means you got too much hate in your heart to even talk to me on that level, bro. I ain't never talked to none of my friends on that level, bro. Just completely cuss them out, disrespect them. I ain't never, not one of them can tell you ever that I went belligerent and talked to him crazy because I never had hate for him. I always had love. When you got love for an individual, it's impossible for you to like want to treat them bad. It's impossible. When you're not evil and you good, it's impossible to want to treat a person bad, bro. It's like not a part of you, bro. It's not. If I don't got love for you, I'm about to step on you, gang. Cause not in this. What do I mean by that? It's like I gotta actually have like a vendetta against you, bro. It's not that I met you or I don't like you, I'm gonna step on you. Nah. It's like, nah, I don't like this person because this. So I would never show him love. Strangers, I show them love. People I genuinely care about, I show them love because I'm not evil. People who are evil, bro, they don't show love, bro. Or they pretend to show love and then show you hate. You know what I'm saying? Or they talk to you like you just trash, despite how much love and help and care you've showed them. You know what I'm saying? And having discernment, bro, it take a lot, bro. Cause you gotta look at your friends, you gotta look at your family, bro. You gotta look at a lot of people around. We gotta look at a lot of people around, man. And looking back on my friendships and all that, bro, it was a lot of evil people around me that I should have never kept around me. But I kept them around me because I couldn't see at the time. If I would have cut my man's off, he would have never had the chance to snap. You know what I'm saying? If I would have cut my cousin off, he would have never feel like he could talk to me like this. You feel what I'm saying? But I showed them love for a long period of time, although they had the total opposite in their heart for me. Like when my cousin used to make stories up to my friends, I used to be like, yo, bro, I'm your cousin. I'm your cousin. I'm your blood. Why you want to go and lie on me to these dudes who we're just acquaintances with, dummy? We're blood. Me and you grew up young. You going to lie to my friends and make me look bad to my friends who are your friends, but they're just friends and we're cousins. Yeah. Yo, Mr. Keep It Simple, how you doing, man? Just talking about good versus evil, man. Good versus evil. There's no friends now. No friends at all, man. No friends, no betrayal, you heard? None of that, man. None of that. Only business partners, man, acquaintances. Nah. I definitely got my own ecosystem, man. I'm just talking to him about just having discernment, man, and being able to look at people and see who's good and who's evil because there's a lot of evil people out here that's pretending to be good, and there's actually genuinely a lot of good people out here. So just being able to look in a person's eyes and see how they're feeling about you, look at a person's facial expression. I'm telling them most people have a disgusted facial expression if they truly hate you when you first meet them or encounter them, and you got that split second or split minute to kind of look and see that expression before it becomes the fake smile or pretending or whatever they're gonna come with, man. So that's pretty what it is. And I love my ecosystem, man. Shout out to you that I got my ecosystem. I'm still boosting it, working on it. Is there for he said for 3.5 guys and Henny and Red Bull, they would snake you. Now that's facts. Nah. They a lot of my friends try to snake me out for women, man. My cousin tried to snake me out for a woman. Um, Friends try to snake me out because I was the plug. You feel what I'm saying? They try to snake me out because I had the motion, but I blame myself at the end of the day because I fed a lot of those spirits, man. I fed a lot of those spirits because it's one thing you said on your live that really struck out to me. It's like you said that you can't bring people around something they're not used to. You know what I'm saying? And that's key in life. Like it literally creates a jealous spirit in them. If they already had that or came with it, it just gets stronger. So a lot of the guys that was coming to my crib, they was living with their mama, bro. I had a crib at 18. No cap. My pops can merch on this. A lot of dudes still living with their mama, bro. They coming to my crib. We smoking big backwoods. I got girls in here. I got a bottle in here. And this is all they want for themselves. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like they were just figuring out how can I get him out of the picture and have all of this. and I kept them around too long. That's why now everybody's at a distance. I don't have friends now, Mr. Keep It Simple. It's just me, the internet, and my pops. You know what I'm saying? Lord, I don't have friends right now. Personally, I don't need any friends. You know, I watched a lot of your content, man. Back then is when I used to have like 6, 7, 8 friends. It was the silliest in the world. And I don't know why I was doing it, but I was different at the time. Now I'm way different. Now these guys that I'm not friends with, they still despise me, man, but they don't have access. Long as people don't have access to you, that's a win. When people don't have access to you, that's a win because even though you're being genuine in life, you're being nice to a person, bro, we give people too much access to us, man. And once you give people too much access to you, your value literally goes down, bro. Your value goes down. Shout out to Mr. Keep It Simple. I'm gonna tell you a story, man. Speaking of that, right? So I was working on TikTok before the whole YouTube wave. There was a young dude from Luxembourg, Germany, because you're from Germany, you know what I mean? He's from Luxembourg, yeah. So I used to talk to Buddy on there. We became cool. So while talking to Buddy on there, you know, the whole YouTube inspiration flowed to TikTok. So me and him was talking one time. He like, what are you up to, bro? I'm like, working on YouTube clips. He's like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, man, help me with the YouTube. I used to do YouTube. So, Mr. Keep It Simple, I put this in my on my life. My man's had 13 followers, man. So I'm like, man, you gotta get on your 13 subs. You gotta get on your subs up. Woo woo. He like, how do I do it? I'm like, post short content, do this, do that. Mr. Keep It Simple. As I'm helping this man's boost his followers, bro got to like 120. Now keep in mind, I never showed him my YsEats account. I only showed him the one YS, my music page, and then I got a vlog account I started with 18. So the one YS only had like 130. Me helping this guy, I'm literally sending this guy clips, videos, like 40 videos a night for him to post that I know is gonna go up and give him views. You know what this guy turns around and does? One day this guy literally takes a shot at me on a live. He like, bro, I'm doing better than literally. He said, bro, I'm doing better than you at YouTube. So I'm like, whoa, why would he say that though? I'm the same one. And when he said that, bro, he had like 130 followers. So imagine you go from 113 to 130, but I helped you, bro. I gave you the sauce. Then you turn around and say you're doing better than me. It's like, nah, I see what Mr. Keep It Simple was saying. So the next few days, I had to have a conversation with him. And I basically had to like in a sense break up with this person. You know what I mean? But I'm more mature now to have that type of conversation. Back then I just skate, but I was like, look, bro, you got mad potential and you will be a star someday in your own way, but I cannot speak to you every day because I used to talk to him regularly, giving him access. Second, I can't be the same person that's sending you all these clips, videos that you're posting, helping your channel grow. And you turn around and you say you're doing better than me. It's like, why are you competing with me? We're on the same team. He's like, oh no, brother. Oh no, brother. I just said that to try to motivate you. And I'm like, how can you motivate me when I have been doing the YouTube and you quit? I'm motivating you. I don't need motivation. And the fact that you said fame is for the short term, value is for longevity. Most men, yes, he wanted to be famous. He wanted to be famous. And that is why I had to break from the guy. I literally told him, I said, bro, listen, you might want fame and you care more about the numbers, but you shouldn't care about the numbers if we're all scoring points. Let's say me and you we're both in the game of YouTube, game of TikTok. Me and you are both scoring points. So why are you trying to compare our numbers together when we're on the same team? He's like, oh no, I hear you, brother. It's just, I think different because I'm younger and I gotta. And I'm like, man, you after fame. I'm not after fame. I could care less about how many numbers you have. You should care less about how many numbers that I have, especially if I'm helping you. But look, at the end of the day, I think it's because I talk to you every day. This is the conversation I had with him. I'm like, From now on, I will no longer talk to you every day, bro. He's, oh no, brother, please. I like talking to you, brother. Don't go. Don't be like that. I'm like, nah, bro. The fact that I talk to you every day got your mind warped to the point where you feel like you're in control right now. You could tell me whatever, you could say whatever, and it's like, no, bro. I talk to you every day because I genuinely like you, but I'm not competing with you. I don't have hate for you. I'm not jealous of you. So I would never say that to you. But you want something different than what I want. You know what I'm saying? So we can't talk every day no, going forward. Mister, keep it simple. Since then, this dude sends me his live every morning since then. I ain't talked to him since then. Cause I'm like, nah, ain't no way I'm sending you 40 shorts, 30 shorts to post. And they going up. Now you getting followers, then you turn around, you trying to shit on me, talking about you better than me with the YouTube. Cause I didn't even show him my main page. That's what was so crazy about the situation, bro. I didn't even show him YsEats, bro. He didn't even know about YsEats. But the guy that I'm telling you about, he genuinely wanted to be famous because he did this with everyone. There was another creator who was a DJ, bro. This guy's an international DJ, going to Brazil, going to Istanbul, Morocco. And I'm telling the kid, I'm like, yo, man, you could learn from this kid. You could learn from this guy. He's like, no, I'm gonna be better than him. Forget him. And I'm like, yo, bro, you can't have that mentality. You can't have that competitive mentality where everybody is not gonna make you a winner, man. We all scoring points. We all in the same game. Focus on your own numbers, man. And I don't want fame, Mr. Keep It Simple, man. A lot of these guys want fame. A lot of these guys want power. I just want to live a normal life and have enough success, man. Man, love, man. I appreciate you always. You one of the ones, man. What I noticed is a lot of people, they wish they could be you, bruh. They really wish they could be you. They wish they could say a lot of what you say. They wish they had that confidence, that mentality, bruh. That aura. That's what you call aura, you know what I mean? The ability to just really just execute and operate as yourself, man. That's really aura. Most people online don't got that, bro. You know what I'm saying? They insecure, they nervous, they scary. Now, that's why I admire you the most, man. Like really, you kind of remind me a lot of my older cuz. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to compare you, but that's just what I see when I look at you. Is like somebody that's always going to just do them regardless. But I love you. I genuinely love you, bro. And I appreciate dropping the gems. I appreciate whatever you put on YouTube. You said it helped me a lot. Yeah, and not a lot of people would be around 10 years from now because they all want something now. They don't have the patience to wait. Patience is really a virtue, man. Patience is everything. You gotta wait for anything that's good. I even made it a live about people doing degenerate content, Mister Keep It Simple. Like, if I wanted to go viral right now, you and I, we know how to go viral off degenerate content, but we're choosing for good because it's easy. I made an example, right? I said, check it out. All the guys that go to the mall and be like, hey, baby, how you doing? What's up, baby? Yeah, I'm why, yes, let me get your number, girl. You sexy, huh? Yeah. And they do that for the camera and the views. They not even doing it right. If I wanted to go viral, my video would be like titled, Who Wanna you know what I'm saying? And I'll have sequels. I just go to the mall, Mr. Keep It Simple, and see the baddest damn like, hey, baby, what's up? You wanna you know what I mean? That's gonna go up in the numbers. Boom, we're going up. So it's like these guys doing all this degenerate BS. It's easy stuff, bro. The guys who don't do degenerate content, they could literally take their spot instantly. Like, we're more creative. We have better brain cells, better ideas. But it's like we choose to use it for good and beneficial things. Talk about beneficial things. Yeah, I could get a girl and put her in front of the camera and be like this all day in front of the guys, but it's not doing anything. I told those guys, it's like this doesn't do anything for your life. If I have a baddie right here on the camera, what is that doing for your life? Nothing. Man, 30K a month sound lovely. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I take in everything you say, man. All the cars, the plans in action, having more than one spot, all that's in my mind. It's just a matter of when I get there. All that's in my mind already. Currently where I'm at right now, I plan to only be here by like 7, 8 months if everything works out. and then I can get the first crib. You know, the first crib. My plan with the first crib is to kind of use that as a like a landing spot. Like I might rent that out to get the next crib. You know what I mean? But all that formulating and planning is going on in my mind right now, man. You know, and it's good to meet people around the world that's like me, because I always felt like I didn't fit in anywhere for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, I gotta on everything. I gotta get on my push-ups. I was watching your video the other day when you say you gotta do the dips. You know what I mean? Do the dips, man. I already got a little bit of biceps. I just really gotta yeah, I just really gotta get on the dips, man. I can't wait for you to get on the Twitch, bro. Please, Mr. Keep It Simple, get on the Twitch. I sent that email. The email should come from ysyspay@gmail.com. So please get on the Twitch, man. The Twitch, you will love the Twitch, man. Go on to the App Store right now and get the games you like, man. Get the games you like. What is the goal for my channel, man? My goal for my channel is to provide you guys with great content. Eventually, get up there in the numbers to where I can literally start doing giveaways, food drives, stuff like that, man. That's really the goal for my channel. I like content where my whole inspiration with YouTube was Mr. Keep It Simple first and foremost. You know what I mean? Watching him, he made me start YouTube. But I also used to see this channel called That Was Epic. Now, what That Was Epic would do was, I'm not trying to be exactly like him, but I was inspired by that. He would go to like the grocery store, right? Then he'd pay for like all the groceries in a sense, man. He might give them a 20 band tab. So everybody coming in here can get free groceries. You feel me? And although it's content, but this guy's really making a difference. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I ain't doing it for no guys. It's for women and kids, people that really need it. You feel me, Mr. Keep It Simple? So I was like, man, he's really impacting the world in a sense, man. Sometimes he will even go to colleges and look out for the college students, bro. He might give them all free MacBooks. You feel what I'm saying? But he had enough cheese to do that type of stuff. So the cheese gotta be a factor. But that's like the inspiration, because when I think about doing content, you gotta think, you wanna do something that you love, bro. So nah, I'm from New York though. He said the wood, them dudes gonna stick me up, huh? MKIS. Nah, these dudes is grimy. Grimy guys, you know what I mean? Grime Central. But I just felt like I would get happiness from doing that, man. And I have worked at Salvation Army before. I volunteered before. And it's just a good feeling, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even having the ability, you know what I'm saying, for me to just go rent out two, three food trucks, right? Pay the chef, pay the cook, tell them, go over here to this neighborhood. You feed everybody till you run out. Stuff like that. That's kind of what I'm trying to get into, bro. That's the end goal. You know what I'm saying? So by the grace of God, hard work, dedication, and not stopping till I get there, which is consistency, is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And I could just watch Mr. MKIS all day and get teed up. You feel me? Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I be loving the lives, man. You be having too many trolls, but they don't know they keeping you boosted. They watching you. The other night it was like 112 people in there. I be in all them lives. Nah, facts. You can't be loud, man. You can't be, belligerent. You can't be ignorant. You can't be egotistic. It's almost like you gotta get off grid. When you're a stand-up guy, you gotta be off grid, man, because there's a lot of flamboyancy and arrogancy going on up front. Like all the stand-up guys, it's like you gotta be off grid. It's weird. It's just like you can't do what everybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? You can't do what everybody else is doing. And I learned that God gives people a certain amount of influence. And once they figure that out, it's like they have a specific job. Like you, Mr. Keep It Simple, you have been provided with a certain level of influence. And it's like your voice is more than just a voice. You feel what I'm saying? When I say that, it's like, bro, when you talk, people listen, regardless if they want to or not. And that is like a specific blessing from God to where when you speak, it's just something about you speaking is where somebody want to listen, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's like a gift, bro. It's a gift. Most people don't have that gift. Most people talk, it just sounds like blah 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 blah. What is this guy talking about? You feel me? When you talk, bro, it's like people listen. They have to listen. It's like all ears. Yeah. Now they do. They all want us to be a certain way. They all want us to be a certain way. Like I'm gonna give you an example. Like most women, they expect me to be horny all the time, bro. And maybe that's because a lot of the dudes in the neighborhood they see a horny. Like I might just go to the store and I'm just trying to buy something, but the cashier might not be how she want to be because I don't flirt with her stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I used to be on that type of time, flirting with everything, this and that. But now it's like, okay, the fact that I'm different, they can notice. People notice when you're different. He said, call me crazy, but I heard lingo and a ton of, yeah, they be jacking his style. But Mr. Keep It DDG, but Kai, the Shade Frost. Nah, these are people that you wouldn't think watch your content, but they watch your content. It's another guy named Gringo TV. You know what I mean? The other night I was watching Gringo Reacts, and he said this. He said, a lot of you guys steal my talking points. I'm like, nah, hold on, nah. There's only one person I heard saying people steal his talking points. That's MKIS. So I told him a while ago, man, I said, look, man, most of these guys not gonna tell you, but I'm gonna tell you because I'm watching a lot of content besides yours. You have literally shifted YouTube, bro, to where people are starting to realize two things gonna happen. They're gonna get burnt out doing BS content and they have to make a change, or they might jump on the bus right now to make that change. When I say jump on the bus right now, you see a lot more people doing semen retention content. You see a lot more people saying don't have friends. You see a lot more people saying you the only one that been doing that for like 5 years, bro. 5 years. I ain't been watching you for 5 years. I've been watching you for like 3. But the past 3 years, now I'm seeing that be more common on YouTube. But it was all from you. It was all from you, bro. Nobody gonna say that they gonna cap. Make sure you have water. You in the zone. Nah, facts. I'm saying though, like 3 years ago, nobody was saying the stuff you was saying, bro. Nobody was saying the stuff you was saying. I would say one of your most monumental video, bro, was when you said you. It was like, man, I was in the crib now watching it. You talking about just having fun with women, and you're like, man, why is it that y'all so cool with having fun with women, but when a baby come, now it's all of a sudden a problem? Cause in that situation, I was gonna become a baby dad. I'm like, nah, he got me. This can't be for real. But it made me realize something key in that moment. I'm like, nah, if I'm not ready to be a baby dad, I gotta chill. What am I doing? Cause a lot of dudes won't say that about themselves, bro. Yeah, they procreate and skate, but a lot of dudes won't address that about themselves because it's too close to home. Like, dang, I'm smashing Shorty raw. Why am I tweaking when she knocked up? I should have been ready for this, but I was stressing. I'm just like, yo. But when you said that, I'm like, yo, my man's slicing right now. He's slicing and dicing. He's on the money. But yeah, I gotta see the world first too, Mister Keep It Simple. No cap, man. I know a lot of people that have kids right now. They don't have much to offer them. A lot of them are my family member. They're struggling. You know what I mean? The grandparents become babysitter of the year, because nothing's put together. Grandparents really be the ones raising a lot of these kids. Grandma and granddad, that's the truth. Most people not gonna come out and say that, and it is beneficial for the kid because they're learning good characteristics, but that's not the setup. The setup is parent supposed to be raising the kids, not the kid be with grandma and granddad every weekend, every day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Cape Town, South Africa, East Africa, the Eritreans, because I used to work with a lot of Eritreans, some of the Somalian women. I mean, when you think about options, bro, it's a lot of options. People just kind of forget that there's options because they're so thirsty. They see in the U.S. They think that's some of the most beautiful in the world, man. Africa, all the African women are thick. Mr. Keeper said, "Well, I'm West African, so when I used to go to church, all of them are thick. All of them got the super BBLs naturally. Most African women got a BBL, natural BBL, a slim waist, and they whatever face you like, they might have it for you. So when they talk about features for a woman, these people carry that. Like, bro, Kenyans, you ever seen a Kenyan? All the Kenyans have slim waist, fat butt. I'm not gonna lie, like I work with Kenyans. You know what I'm saying? Like, now when you go there, you gotta go dumb. You gotta start a whole village. Because when you get to that moment, it's all about living now. You know what I mean? You gonna have enough resources out there. You can have multiple wives, and that's really a thing out there for guys with resources and money. Because a lot of these women, they're not gonna go be with someone who can't take care of them. So in Africa, that's why dudes have multiple wives. There's dudes out there with three, four wives because they have enough money, enough resources to cater to these women. And these women, they understand this is the king, and they're just gonna play their part. Now, I'm not saying it's anything wrong, but I'm saying that's why when you think of people in other cultures, they come with 20. They have 4 or 5 wives, 4 or 5 wives. Cause out there is a crazy ratio, men to women ratio. And I swear on my life, Mr. Keep It Simple, my cousin got deported. He used to live in the US. He lives in West Africa right now. Yo, Organic Machine Dean, what's up? He said when he first came from the US, bro, he had about 5 girls didn't want to leave the crib because there's nothing for them to do. If a female is out there in Africa that doesn't have motion or business, they're bored. You know what I'm saying? They're bored. Bro, I got the game. Oh yeah, you got the game. It's lit. Add me today, Organic Machine Dean. My name is YSYS. Add me on COD Mobile. I'm gonna be online later today, man. We probably could run some games. You feel me? Let's get to it. But you're gonna have a lot of fun in Africa, Mr. Keep It Simple. I ain't gonna lie. My plan is to eventually go back to Africa because I'm from there. So eventually I want to go back there, build a crib for me and my pops, my family in general. Um, maybe get a farm out there, man. I would really love to have a farm out there. Yeah, have a farm out there. Plantation, man, it's lit. What part of Africa I'm trying to go live to? I would like to have more than one crib out there. I would like to have a place in West Africa, somewhere in Cote d'Ivoire, like just for my family, because a lot of my family's over there. I'm from the Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire. So I'm from an island. Yeah, in Africa, Cote d'Ivoire. Yeah. So I'm gonna get a house out there for my immediate family and just to be in touch with them. But I want something remote in Africa too. So maybe Morocco. That's the spot that I'm gonna really be at. You know what I mean? Like we gonna have the other spot, but we gonna have the main spot, Mister Keep It Simple. The main spot being Morocco, maybe Algeria, because I've talked to some people that's from Algeria. That's from Algeria on TikTok. Yeah. The language in Cote d'Ivoire is French. Parlez-vous français? You know what I mean? Um, French, there's a lot of French speaking in Africa, parts of Africa, West Africa, but overall, I would say Swahili. Swahili is a language. I speak a little French, oui, small French, man. Je m'appelle YS, you know what I mean? But I never continued French, but I kind of forgot a lot of it because I grew up speaking it. So But I would say right now, if you want to focus on the language for Africa, learn Swahili and forget Dr. Umar. He's a weirdo, but Swahili is really like kind of considered like universal out there, man. Swahili. I don't know why, but it's like a lot of people understand Swahili out there. Yeah. Now I know you're gonna think I'm like, forget Dr. Umar. You feel me? But yeah. Swahili is one of them things that you should learn because it's more like a base language out there in Africa. Um, the reason I say that because I spoke to people in Papua New Guinea on TikTok that speak Swahili. I've spoke to people in Nigeria that speak Swahili. Yeah, my guys from Kenya. I had guys from Kenya too. They spoke Swahili. So Swahili is kind of like the basic language over there for a lot of nations. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of like a basic language. But there's many different languages out there, but Swahili is one of the ones you should definitely learn. That'll put you in there, man. Them Kenyan girls, Mister Keep It Simple, they be stupid thick. Nah, they be stupid dumb. I'm talking about stupid. And they take care of themselves though, man. I've had a lot of Kenyan cuisines, man. Ugali, mandazi, champati. I don't really like ugali much, but I like mandazi, chapati. You know what I'm saying? Some of my closest friends was Kenyan, so I learned a lot from the language from them. But I never really picked up Swahili how I should, but it's just a matter of learning. Say I'm about to go to a workout. You got me hype, man. I love you, Mister Keep It Simple, man. You one of them ones, man. A rare one, man. Don't let nobody shut down nothing, man. All the way, man. You got somebody like me that really admire you, bruh. You feel me? Just for being yourself and staying true to the cause and putting the right message out there and helping people like me, man. Understand, like, yo, shape up, get serious, get serious about life, do your own thing. This is what every young man needs to hear, man. That you changing lives out here. You better than all these other dudes online just putting women in the screen. I swear. I love you, man. Enjoy your workout. Thanks for joining the live, man. Please get on the Twitch, man, so we can game on the Twitch. You feel me? Also, look in your email for that email I sent. YsYsPaye@gmail.com. Love, guys. Shout out to Mr. Keep It Simple. You turned the live up, man. I gotta stay about. We're gonna rock this jump about 8 more minutes so I can get that hour. I've been slacking on the hours. I've been slacking on them hours right now, but enjoy the workout. Go dummy. I gotta get on my muscular stuff though. I used to be buff, but I stopped working out as much as I should, but now I'm gonna get back to it, man. I'm gonna do 3 segments of push-ups each day. I already got the abs because I be working on the abs, but I gotta do more sit-ups, crunches, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna do squats for the legs. Gonna have me looking like I play for Colorado Buffaloes. or Miami Hurricanes, you know what I mean? Nah, man, looking like a halfback in this joint. I'm gonna really be a problem there. I ain't gonna hold you. If I get on Mr. Simple, Mr. Keep It Simple time, I had the Jack's arms, boy. Jax was swole. I'm gonna be a problem then, you feel me? I might have to really get on that time though. He turned me up. He like, man, get the working out, man. I love. But this what happened, man, when you meet genuine people in the world, man. It's true excitement, it's real feelings, real emotions, and it's okay to be inspired by others, bro. It's okay to give a person their flowers. It's okay to tell somebody like, look, you're special, you're rare. I admire you. That don't take nothing away from you. A lot of times people be so gung ho about being the coolest, and they don't feel a need to give somebody else their flowers. Always give somebody else their flowers. Somebody help you, they inspire you. Let them know, like, look, you inspire me, you help me. This is a part of life. This is what we all here to do. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, someone tells you that, you're gonna feel good. So if you genuinely feel like that about someone else, tell them. A lot of the other people around here, they be too cool to say, hey man, you inspire me. Hey man, I look up to you, man. Hey man, I did this because of you. Hey, you was the starter for this. Cause they feel like if they do that, that's gonna take something away from them. But it's like, man, it makes you look better. It makes you look credible, look like an honest guy. You know what I'm saying? Imagine I got on here and I just act like I ain't Mr. Keep It Simple, ain't really, inspired me to do this. It's like, man, that's fake. That's fraud. That's not genuine. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people like that. It's people that have made it to the top, been with celebrities, superstars, and they act like I never helped them. Like if God didn't send for me, they wouldn't have got there. These are friends in life that I'm talking about now. But if I would have got there, it wouldn't have been a total opposite. If they helped me, if I got there and they helped me, I'd be like, man, yo, shout out to my bro, man. Without my bro, I couldn't have gotten here. My bro used to put mad energy and time and effort into me. You feel me? And it's kind of like that destroyed the friendship. Like, bro, act like he didn't need me when he got up there. But I helped him a lot more than anyone else that he met. The celebrities after helped him. And I gotta give Mr. Keep It Simple his credit, man. He's helped me a lot, man. Just from dropping beneficial gems. These gems, I tell you all the time, man. These gems is better than the ones at the jewelry store, bro. The ones at the jewelry store is moissanite, cubic zirconium, VVS1, VVS2. These are lab made. You know what I mean? The rare gems come from the earth: sapphire, ruby, crystals. You know what I'm saying? Amethyst. There's evil witches who use that for good, for bad, but those are things that are rare items from the earth. Those are the real gems. And these are the gems that you want a content creator to be dropping from you. Because you can keep these gems, exchange these gems, diamonds, cubic zirconium, VVS1. You can only do so much with that, bro. Emerald, rubies, sapphire, crystals. You could do a lot with these. These are the gems that MKIS drops, man. And everybody else goes and picks some gems up and they're like, hey, this is my gem now. Bro, people literally steal my man's titles, bro. Like my man's to drop a video today, somebody will be watching his channel. The moment he dropped that video, 2 seconds later, that person gonna drop the same video. They don't even switch the title, bro. At least if I steal somebody's video idea, I'm gonna switch the title, man. I'm gonna try to at least make it sound original. But these guys, nah, these guys, I don't know why they like this, man. It's just a weird form of infatuation, but then they harvest hate at the same time. So it's like they can't almost be truly infatuated without really showing their true intent, man. But this one of the OG YouTubers that really pushed the message, man, and made me want to get on content because I definitely forgot about social media. I swear, for 3 years I wasn't on social media. I'm just like, man, forget that. I don't even care about that. I'm in the real world. But it's better opportunities and different opportunities on social media, man. And I love y'all. We nearing that 1 minute, that 1 hour mark, man. I'm gonna go live later though. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody joining the live. Organic Machine Dean, Mr. Keep It Simple. Who else? Old Country Boy. You feel me? DoorDash Dave. You feel me? Emmy. Richard Wilkins, man. I appreciate everybody. Love having y'all on here is special. Um, Next battle, man. I want to do the freestyle chat battles, but then again, I told y'all I can't do the battles if we don't have a crazy chat. So we will bring the battles back, but they won't return until I have a consistent amount of people in the chat, man. Once I have a consistent amount of people in the chat, we can do the freestyle battles. We can have a ball, and I can say, "Yo, chat, chill, chat, chill." Malik's bars. Have a nice day, bars. You know what I mean? I love doing that, man. It's exciting. Genuinely like laughing at some of the bars, laughing at the chat cook people, but I feel like it gotta be the right setup. So we will get back to the battles, but we will get back to the battles when the numbers are right. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind rocking it live with nobody on, bro. I could do that regardless, but the battle is in real time, so it's like it needs to be bussing, it needs to be popping. Imagine Smack having two battle rappers up there. There's nobody in the crowd. It's like it's dry. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the same setup, man. Or if we're doing RBE, we want the RBE. You want the crowd going stupid. Yeah. The crowd ain't going stupid because it's like the chaos, the animosity, the trash talking, all that sets the stage, man, for a good rap battle. So, guys, girls, don't be upset with YsEats that he ain't done the freestyle chat battle. It's a bigger plan to it, and we will get back to it when we get the numbers up. All right. I love y'all. Until then, I'm out of here.